All right. Good afternoon or good morning if you're Mountain West Coast time frame. Good afternoon if you are Central or Eastern. How's everybody doing this Friday? Hopefully everybody is doing great. I know y'all missed me last week. Book did her affiliate anniversary stream. She streamed for a little over 14 hours building Sanctum Centaurium. But we see we got Kaz came in with first. Lurky smirks at work. And Rad came in at number 2. Thank you both for being here and hanging out. Doing freaking swell. Awesome, awesome. Excuse me. So, for those of you that were in book stream on Sunday, that was our 16th wedding anniversary. Do I not have an auto shout out for Rad? That's not cool. But yeah, it was our 16th wedding anniversary. We've been together for a little over 17 years. Mine just blanked, which will happen often. Ask Rad, he knows. But this is the third and hopefully final part. I won't be able to stay on much past 2:30 because I gotta go pick up my daughter from school. Because Bubba, the boy child, has some stuff going on with his school today. So him and Book will be doing that. But hopefully we can get through this today. We've got bags 7, 8, and 9 left. And then we also have some Stream Raiders. I can get that up and running. We got dungeons. So let me get that going. Don't care. Goodbye. Yep. Next. You know, I have found it is people do not like it. They find it incredibly rude when you poke them in the forehead and tell them skip intro when they're trying to introduce themselves. Cool. Kevin! I know you're playing Satisfactory. I even messaged you earlier and you never messaged back. Rude. What is underneath? Oh. Cat brought some paper in. Alright. The last time I was working on this, I found out that I did not have enough slack in the wiring for this light here to connect to this light here. So I had to take apart this freaking building and rewire it. And I'm hoping that the same thing doesn't happen for this light, because I do have some slack back here for that light. I hope I don't have to take this thing apart again. Looking for the mute button. I like it so far. When you look inside, it has this fridge here with all kinds of different things in the fridge. It's got some produce here in the middle. It's got some things on the shelf. Looks like some seeds, some candy bars. We got some cranberry cider, some honey, some sodas, some grape jellies. So it looks pretty nice. Lots of detail, lots of stickers. Lots of stickers. But since we don't have as much time to fool around and hang out, let's go ahead and get going here. I got my tweezers already in the book to mark the spot. You found the message? I was going to see if you wanted to play together, but you never answered me back, so I figured you were busy doing other things. Or you might have just left it up and wasn't actually home. And replied. Yeah, no work. So we actually had some storms roll through yesterday and last night. And I went outside and looked at the tarps on our roof because still haven't been repaired yet. I was looking at the tarps, and one of the tarps had flipped up. I'm like, great. Now we're going to have water in the house again. But I guess it was just enough that it didn't allow the water in. But they came back out today and they packed the bottom part of the tarp down. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hopefully we'll get the repairs done this week. That's the hope. You're doing some other stuff around the house? Oh, see, so I was right. Got a big old gash through it. Tomorrow is Boy Wonder's birthday. He's super excited. That one there. Pick up less room. This way we can move this over here. We can actually see the book. Now my mouse is wanting to do all kinds of funny things. 2x16. Woo! That looks like 16 to me. So Kevin, how is Satisfactory going? Here's a Didn't they do the official release of Satisfactory now? One. Lots has changed, and it's the 1.0 release. Cool, cool. Sounded like Stream Raiders was ready. I'm the only one in it. This could be bad. This week was an up and down week for me. Like Monday was kind of slow, but then Tuesday I was slammed. And then Wednesday was kind of slow. Then yesterday was kind of wonky. All right. Let's see how well I do. Oh. Let's see, I have my archer, so I guess I better do high ground. Get him, get him, get him. Got somebody sneaking up behind us. Get him, get him, get him. Tier 9 with quantum tech. Ooh. Belt fed biomass burnt. Yes. Yes. That's so nice. I hated having to refill them daggum biomass burners all the time. All right. All units have +3 damage, +2% damage per tier. Well, that's all units. Okay. I can do something that gives everybody bonus. Why not? I see Book Lovin' got 3rd. What are my quests? Flying Rogues. Okay. Right? That is pretty nice. Add this over. That way it's more on the build. All right. Another 1x8. 5x4. You need this. Grab that. Yeah, we attempted to go to the zoo last weekend, only to get almost there and realize that they'd closed for a freaking event. Hey, Satori, what's going on, buddy? What we got? Ain't got time to know them. Last I heard, they were trucking across a digital battlefield, probably safer than the real thing. War as hell, kid. You think you can handle it? Stick to the simulators. You've seen some action, trust me. Wow, Frostybot was a little hard on you there. Waiting on lunch to get there? What's for lunch? You're a little late on lunch, though. Magoo's. That sounds like it might be delicious. Yeah, it's 1 p.m. So late on lunch. Ah. Well, you can give it a whirl and see. Or is that what you did? Technically, this is breakfast. You're way late on breakfast. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's weird that it, even though I'm assuming you tagged Frosty, and it came up as me. Because in theory, Frosty should be here. It's just putting the info out there as me. That's weird because I see it as one of the bots in the chat. Or like you can't add it. Ah, okay, yeah, you can't add it. Ah, okay. Well, I'll have to change that for the next stream then. Diddle-doo. What we got? Got a fairy by itself, a flying rogue, monk. Wonder where the fairy's gonna go. Up to me, okay. Oh, that's a bunch of snowmen coming. I like how the rogues are just going to ignore the snowmen. No, the fairy is a healer. It doesn't attack. Alright. Shinobis shoot a fireball at range 8 every 5 seconds. Fireballs deal 6 damage per tier to all enemies caught in the blast. Huh. I like Shinobis. Boss battle! Down here. There we go. Battle plans are drawn, captains on the field. Every night. Yeah. Hey. Dag nabbit, not paying attention what I'm doing. Looking at the wrong screen. All right. This way. That's interesting. All right. Anybody got any good plans for the weekend? I said it's boy child's birthday, so we're gonna go to one of those jump zone things. It's called Urban Air. Not too bad of a price. So it's 2 adults and 3 kids, for basically all day, and it's $104. But it also includes a pizza, 2 drinks, 3 ices, and then it's got go-karts, bumper cars, laser tag, virtual reality, the jump zone area with all the trampolines. So it's pretty neat. And not a bad price. No plans yet? Well, that's because you probably have to work, Kevin. Kevin's a workaholic over here. Nope, no work over the weekend. Well, that's nice. Your costume has pockets? Cool. That's because this is the 1x10, and it's supposed to be a 1x8 there. That's why I can't find the 1x10. All right, now I have the 1x10, another 1x8. The pre-printed axolotl. Oh, 3D printed. Yep. You gave them to me, remember? That. There it is. There's one. I say, hasn't Stream Readers gone off? And then it goes off. There's the other one. Which kid was that? That was Bubba, Boy Wonder. The daughter is at school. Yeah, I got the fog machine. Haven't got another got a fog machine. And Book got a fog machine. That big old hand took me out. That's not cool. Where did that hand come from? Oh! The boss is spitting out Hulk hands. Oh, dang it. Y'all can't see. No, red! Yeah, the boss was spitting out like these big old Hulk hands. Yep. Skip to my loo. Skip to my loo. I forgot what I was doing. Oh. Battle plane. Whee! Let's switch the scene back. So y'all can watch me build. Skipping to my loo. Yep. Alright, so this 10. You need this. Ow! Satori with the Prime sub. 20 months. Woo! Almost 2 years. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated. Blah, blah, blah. Words mean things and they're hard to come by. Are you off work today there, Satori? Oh, you closed tonight. Boo, that means you're not going to be able to play War Thunder with us tonight. At least not till like 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. I wouldn't say I'm into it, but I've played it a couple times over the past couple days. I like the warplanes. I almost screwed up, didn't I? About put these two little pieces together, and that'd have been bad. thought about going and buying my old joystick and throttle. I used to use a SciTech joystick with an actual throttle when I was doing flight sims and stuff. But I don't want to do that and then end up, you know, stop playing after a couple months. Be a waste of money. Yes, yes I am, Red. Yes I am. A nerd of the highest order. You have a stickless fight pad. Interesting. Doesn't that kind of contradict it being a fight pad? If it's stickless? Barely use it. And see, that's the reason why I don't really want to buy one right now. I'm not sure if I'll stick with the thing. Because you know me, I love my farm sim. This way. So and this over. This there. Sure, I don't care. Doodle-doo. I changed it this time. Ooh, get some feedback in my hearing aid. Wow. Combat medic. Master of resistance. All units have plus 3% resistance. Okay. Go with that. Give everybody the defense. Hang on one second. Wait, why is it not? Because usually it'll pop up with the moderator thing. Send me the link and I'll post it. Because for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to unhide your link. Moderation. Oh. Not there. Huh. Oh. Got sidetracked. A lava pit. Then on Discord? Okay. 1 second. Whee! Back to that. Over here. That's interesting. One of my friends said I started, or that I'm early, but she's not home yet. I'm like, I start at noon every Friday. Well, except for last Friday and some other Fridays. I start at noon every Friday, on the Fridays. So I'm telling her she's late. Okay, back to what I was doing. I don't know. The book says hers is chaos. Mine's just forgetfulness. I don't even know what step we're on. I think we're on 277. Oh, that's the right one. That looks like the size of the other one we just used. It's supposed to be a 1 by 1 by 5. Betcha. That one. Looks a little bit bigger. Oh. And for those of you that haven't been in book stream this week, Wednesday we had a scare at my daughter's high school. Somebody wrote a note saying they were going to shoot the place up. They did catch the person. She did not go to school on Wednesday because that was the day that they said they were going to shoot it up. So she didn't go to school that day. They caught the person on Wednesday. And he says he had no intention of shooting up the school. So I'm like, well, then why write the note? Unless, you know, you just want a day off from school, which is dumb. A dumb way to get a day off from school. I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for this piece. There's a black one like that, but I need a brown one. You know, I don't know what goes through these people's heads. Why they want to do stuff like that. They think it's a joke? Everything going on in this country, you think that's a good joke to try and play? If it was a senior and this was their idea of a senior prank, bad news, brother. Number one, you ain't gonna be a senior no more. You'll get expelled. Number two, you ain't gonna be a student anymore either. You're going to jail. The senior prank's like letting a bunch of hogs loose in the school. And then and numbering them 1, 2, 3, and 5. Oh, hey, Noodle. Saw you in the back of the camera there. Yeah, you release 4 hogs and number them 1, 2, 3, and 5. And watch the janitors and stuff run around trying to find that 5th hog. That would be a school prank. Or a senior prank. Whatever you want to call it. Not putting out a freaking nose at you. Alright, I heard the Stream Raiders. Or did I? Yeah, I heard Stream Raiders. Alright. This don't look like very good odds here. We got a Necromancer. Okay, so my and then this one turned into a skeleton. Oh, that's great. Paladins charge a smite attack after an ally dies close by, gaining ×10 damage for the next strike. Undead resilience. Undead have 50% resilience for 2 seconds and recover 13 health per tier, and they're at 15% health or less. Centurions grant nearby allies the ability to deal 3 damage per Centurion tier to nearby enemies. Let's go with the Paladin. Boss battle. I'll throw out my Paladin. All right. And then we need these 3 little leaves. And this green Indiana Jones whip that we're going to use as a vine. We're going to unravel it apparently. Run it around this pole here. I wish they would have told me this before. Son of a... Really? Really? There. I got it. Doesn't look as pretty as theirs, but I got it. Now my thing here's missing a leg. Sorry, that just reminded me of a story. I do miss the military some days. Oh, oh. That needs to not be there. I was about to say, I don't have any white little, but it's those down there on the, what you call her. Doohickey thingamabob. Uh-oh. Oh, you want to hear this story? Oh, boy. It's bad. It's horrible. But, I was, assigned to a Marine detachment out of Camp Courtney, Japan. And we had all gone out clubbing. Where is that piece at? Ooh, ooh. We'd all gone out clubbing. And of course, with the Marines, they like to see who can get the biggest whale. So the way that you usually determine that is you take the ladies' panties at the end of the night. And then, you know, that way the guys can all compare who got the biggest whale. Well, so this guy, he gets this girl, and they go down to the beach. And they have their little fun, they do their little thing. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the next morning. So the next morning, the was it? I don't think it's a first sergeant in the Marine Corps, but it's the equivalent of a first sergeant. Anyway, him and the commander banging on my door. And so I open the door. I was like, what in the world's going on? Like, we're doing an inspection. I'm like, okay, whatever. Don't care. So they're rustling around the room. They're like, okay, you're good. And then they left. Well, I was night shift. So that was like around noonish. It woke me up. I was a little pissed. But, you know, it is what it is. I did this backwards. That there and this. So I go into work that night. They're like, hey man, did you hear what happened to Johnson? I was like, no, dude. What's going on? And they're like, the first sergeant and the commander, they did a inspection. I'm like, okay, yeah, they came to my room, they did an inspection there too. And they're like, well, Johnson, he took this girl to the beach and they had their little fun down there, and then he stole her prosthetic leg and left her on the beach naked. So when the leg of this thing fell off, that immediately made me think of the story of PFC Johnson and the the lady on the beach. Yeah. Stole her prosthetic leg and left her on the beach naked. Marines are a different breed. That's all I gotta say. Marines are a different. I'll tell you what though, I had a lot of fun when I was with them. Rocket Raccoon. Oh, I'm getting that leg. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's not for Stream Raiders. Oh, that ain't right. It's funny, but it ain't right. Brad with his alien musketeer over here just shooting everybody. Oh, I died. Dang it. Good job, Brad. Pressure fire. Artillery gain 20% damage in one range for every kill, up to 4 times. Oh, that's cool. Assassins impose minus 50% attack speed to all nearby allies for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. Alright, ranged unit attacks apply 50% damage vulnerability against non-ranged for 2 seconds. Give our ranged unit some more power. I just need kills line. There we go. Oh man, I do miss those characters. That's what they were. They were characters. We had a lot of fun though. You know, and I was only attached to their unit for 4 weeks. So just about about a month. It might have been a little over a month. God, I've got so many more stories with just them than I do probably Air Force stories. And I was in the Air Force for 20 years. The Marines are just crazy. It does take a special type of person to raw everything. Oh, come on. Damn, it sounded like it ripped the page. No. Another one. And the vine. Next few steps. I did start the. Yes, I did. I did start the Stream Raiders, right? All right. So this time, now that I know better, I'm going to uncurl it first. Stick this side in the hole before I start wrapping it up around the. All right. Oh, it's raining. Fantastic. As long as it doesn't come in my house. Oh, fiddle fart. Come on. Crikey. There. How about that? There. That's on there. I just got to turn it. All right, where'd it go? Should look for it immediately after it popped off. Well, I'm going to bring up Stream Raiders while I look for that. Oh, it's an ad. I'll wait for the ads to finish before I do the Stream Raiders. All right, I found the piece. Okay, why? There it is. All right, the ads are done, so let's do the stream raiders. Well, criminy. That was fast. Hang on one second, I'm still trying to get this stupid thing. Come on. Get in there. Damn it! Ah. Vampires have 2x speed. Assassin units mark their closest enemies every 15 seconds. Assassins have 70% damage and 70% resistance against marked enemies. That's cool. Oh, that stupid block still being dumb. Oh, I didn't want it there. Damn it. I didn't look at the battlefield before I threw my troop down. I gave everybody better critical chance. More critical damage and better critical chance. Come on. There. Oh, hell, I should have done that to begin with. That was a hell of a lot easier. Oh, let's see here. It was Master of Luck. All units have 3% or plus 3% critical hit chance, plus 2% critical hit chance per tier, max of 17%. That was the boon I picked. I don't know if we're going to finish this today, since I have to leave at 2:30. Got an hour and a half. We ain't even done with bag 7 yet. We're already an hour into this. One more stream. One more stream. All right. To go right there. There. that. Oh, man. That one. So. So. One of these. Here these. All right. That there. That there. There. That there. Here. That all goes on top of this row. Here. Dag nabbit. Hey Rad, what's your next craft? You gonna do Lego or Gunpla models? What you got going on next? I should get a hair tie. Hold my hair back. I heard the stream raider. All the Poke cards. Me and the McPeace are tied with 5 kills so far. Yay! I got some kills in there. All right, Surge of Confidence. Saints protection grants 15% damage per tier, max of 105% damage. Wow. Or the dead vampire spawn a skeleton minion after defeating a non-undead enemy. Well, yeah, I like having more people on the field. Yeah. Boss battle. Get your epic potions ready. You got Poke cards or Pokemon cards. Got it all over the place, eh? Crap, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Alright, so that is so dark outside with that tropical depression Francine moving through. I have to double check. I know they were talking about that that might become a Category 2 hurricane, but I don't know for sure if it ever made it that high. That's flimsy as all hell. And hang on a second. Right? That's 2 within like the last 10 minutes. Or was I? Oh, 94. Oh, 295 now. I feel like I was talking about something before then, and now I don't remember what it was. Jesus Christ. Cat, what are you doing? Oh. You don't need to play with nails. You don't need to be eating nails. We'll play with the water bucket. Oh yeah, you can see right here I have water buckets and some towels on the floor. That's because I thought that the storms last night would have blown the tarps off. Well, it did blow one of the tarps kind of off a little bit. And then that it would start leaking. So I put the buckets down and some towels down. It ended up not leaking. So that's good. But I did have them come back out today and redo the tarp that came up. Oh, there's supposed to be another part. That's why it's not fitting there. They kind of blended together and I missed it. There we go. Noodle's been getting in all kinds of trouble today. That one. Being an ornery kitty. Ornery. What you gonna do with all your Pokemon cards? You like putting them in binders and stuff? Finally made it home? You're late. An hour and a half late. Doodle-doo. Binders in a permanent box where you can keep them sorted. Cool, cool. And what in tarnation? This build is starting to become a little flimsy. So the electronic voice and the screens for calling out the numbers stopped working, which moved you up in line. Is it one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's my number? Oh, I called your name instead? I guess I started doing it alphabetically. That's how it sped you up in the line. Oh, he accepts technology with open arms, and you and I both reject technology with every fiber of our being. I fear we're not too far away from, was it Skynet? Oh, it's Terminators running around here before too much longer looking for, what was his name? John something. John Connor and Sarah Connor. Hey, you know, if there's money to be made, somebody's got to make it, right? I didn't put a new battery in my thing. Oh, I missed Stream Raiders being ready. Kidding, no. All right, get my band going. We're winning battles. Hey, turd. No, no, no. Hey, damn it, cat, stop tearing up crap. I'd say go pester Mama. Mama ain't here. We were talking about Terminator. Going with the parasite. Tiny blob attacks mind control their targets. Parasited units are healed, and if they die, spawn a new tiny blob. Parasite does not affect epics, robots, or other blobs. Yeah, we were talking about Rosie's husband is wanting her to set up a locker or whatever at the pharmacy, so it's easier to just get their meds from the base. But she is like me and kind of rejects technology as much as possible. And I said I'm feeling that like we're on the verge of Skynet. And before too much longer, there's gonna be Terminators running around trying to find John and Sarah Connor. And then she mentioned that Elon Musk would bankroll it. Whatever, cat. You want to eat a piece of wood? Go ahead. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Trying to keep an idiot cat alive. Right now she's eating the shell of a pistachio. Oh, I guess she's not eating it. She is playing with it. I don't know where she found it. Because all of my pistachio shells are in my bowl over here. And she hasn't gotten into it yet. Up in the windowsill, next to my desk. I don't let her up there. Knowing her though, she'll take it and she'll put it underneath the fridge with everything else that she cares deeply about. If you want to know where any of my cat's favorite things are, just look under the fridge. You'll find it. All right, what we got? Sometimes I feel like it's right around. Yeah. Here's Skynet. Well, at the conference I was at a couple weeks ago, they were talking about AI and how scientists, maybe not scientists, but analytics says that our current AI is at a level 4, but meaning that it's just shy of cognitive thinking. But the guy showed us a an instance where AI has cognitive thinking. For instance, if you say, "What the hell?" No idea what the hell that was. But let's say you're talking to a friend. You're like, "Hey, I have a cup, and inside the cup is a thimble, and inside that thimble is a diamond. I turn the cup upside down on my bed, turn the cup right side up, and then put the cup in the sink. Where's my diamond?" And if you pose that question to AI, AI will respond with, well, the diamond is in the thimble, which was in the cup. And when you turn the cup upside down over the bed, the thimble and the diamond fell out. So go check your bed for the diamond. So maybe we're on the beginning of Gen 5 of AI. Generation 6 is basically Skynet, where AI is thinking for itself and making its own decisions. So I'm pretty sure we're on the verge if we're not actually at Gen 5 AI, which is scary. Because eventually what's going to happen is AI is going to be like, well, in order to protect the human race, got to kill the human race. That way it can't destroy itself. And that's how you get Skynet. Alright, where are we at? Okay, it looks like it wants me to turn the farm store this way. And have this right here. So, sweet dreams tonight. Diddle-doo. Hey, it landed right where I wanted it. The mech piece put down an epic berserker right before the battle was ready. Ah, Rosie stole my kill. Ah, I got one. Alright, Master of Damage. All units have... Hell yeah, I like all units. Everybody gets more damage. Alright, battle plans are drawn. Captain's on the field. You can place your troops in 30 seconds. So with Boy Wonder's birthday being tomorrow, like I said, we're going to go to that urban air place, and then he wants to go to the hibachi grill for his birthday dinner. I like the place. It's pretty good food. It is a bit on the pricey side, but it's good food. I like it. Dinner and a show. Okay, that freaked me out a little bit because it was they were just perfectly next to each other. So it looked like a 2x8, and then when I picked it up and it broke in half, I thought I broke it. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. Uh, this will go right here. We do it all over again. So Rosie, what are y'all doing this weekend? Can't tell in here? Okay. It's naughty. Naughty, naughty. Someone might be lurking. Ow! Son of a biscuit eater. Well, if that person is married to you, I doubt they're lurking. They should be at work. I'm pretty sure where they work, they don't allow Twitch. Why'd you not get that hurt? We will butt busy tomorrow, huh? Really? Why did my Alexa over there go off? I didn't say its name. Look. Alexa. If Skynet's coming along, please put in a good word for me, okay? I appreciate it. I say please and thank you every time I talk to you. Yes, I am polite to my Alexa. Hopefully they'll keep the robots off me. Oops, I think I did that wrong. Yep, I did. I was supposed to skip the spot. Fix it. Fours. Or 2 8s. We got 2 6s. We got another 4. 8. Just unplug the damn. Kills it with fire. Oh, that's a big turtle with spikes. My archer had just gotten out of range of the high ground. Excuse me. Enraged spirits. Ensouled units gain. I don't know many people that have ensouled units. So disappearing act. Assassins are untargetable for 3 seconds after killing an enemy. We'll go with that. We don't really usually have too many support units, and the ones that we do, they don't really need. You were distracted by John Wick. Nobody mentioned anything about John Wick. Boss battle. Time to use your epic potions. We're not watching TV. We're watching Tuca. Alright, so Got a 4 that goes right here. 6 that goes right here. 6 that goes right here. 8 that goes right here. 4 that goes right here. And an 8 that goes along here on the back. I guess I can let it slide since it is Keanu Reeves. Four. Doodle-doo. Wow. Eight. Four. Gotta get ready for work. Boo, work. All right, brother. You have a good day at work, man. May the customers be happy with your service and your employees do what they're told. Four. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. All right. We need these 4 wrenches. 4. Come on. All right, so we have facing this way now. This goes There like so. This beam comes down. There. There we go. All right. This one connects in right here. It goes down to there. Doodle-doo. Oh, okay. Does both. Okay. Then we gotta flip it around here. Stick this in there like so. Then stick this one in like so. There we go. All right, now Dream Raiders. Wind Fox killed the Burning Ray. Myself, Gwen Fox, and Rad Builds all had a kill. And then May got the 2 assists. Congratulations. Alright. Final cut. Melees deal 20 damage per tier to all nearby enemies when they reach 20% health for the first time and when they die. Okay. Empower spell. Killing field captains grant the ability to spawn an ally skeleton minion on death of all units affected by killing field. Cool. Melee units have 25% damage. Epic and captain melee units become invincible for 1 second after killing the enemy. I like this one. Anything that dies within the killing field spawns a minion. More troops. There we go. All right, we got another bucket. We need a brown one of those. All right. A whisker at the corner of my eye. That ended up hanging right up in here. There we go, right there. All right, got 30 minutes before I have to leave. Um, yeah, we're not gonna get through all that. So I guess next week we'll hopefully finish this. We would have finished today, but life happens. Because I was going to start my stream a little earlier, but I had to wait for the water mitigation team to come out and check the tarps on the roof. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump my mic there. And then I also had to go pick up my daughter. Where am I headed to go pick up my daughter? But we can do some Stream Raiders for a little bit. And hang out and chit chat. Let's see here. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah. Hard to believe my daughter will be senior in a couple years. That they are. That's okay. Then you get in the world and experience it. I see who I want to raid into. Looks like Carrot is playing Supermarket together with Kevin. What is Zach doing? Oh, he's building the burrow set. We probably won't raid into him because the wife has the burrow set that she wants to build too. She doesn't like watching people build a set that she hasn't built yet. We'll go into Carrot with the Supermarket together. You know, part of me wants to empty nest. It's less money I gotta spend on Dominions. And we just had ads kick off. I don't know how that looks on stream. Y'all can't even read that anymore. I don't know why it's maintaining the aspect ratio. Hmm. That's fair. You know, he's only 18. I didn't even know what I wanted to do till I was, what, 38? All right, looks like everybody's back from ads, so we can do the battle now. I didn't get to see if we had anybody spawn minions that were affected by the killing fields. Going with the attack speed for all the units. We'll do a couple more battles here. We'll get through the boss. Or if we die. Either or. So we'll keep going till either we beat the boss on the next level, we get defeated, or 230 rolls around, which I don't think 230 is going to roll around in time for that because these battles are like 6 minutes. That's what we'll do for the rest of the time being. So when I graduated from high school, I had these grand plans that I was going to be a physical therapist because my grandmother had been at a rehabilitation hospital, like literally right down the street from my house, for probably a year, maybe two, after she had her stroke. And I was a volunteer there, helping people get in and out of the pools and stuff like that. And so when I graduated high school, I full on wanted to be a physical therapist. didn't really have the grades in high school to do it. So I had to do some remedial classes when I got to college. And then I talked to my counselor after my second semester, I think it was. And my counselor said that while I did have a good GPA at the time, I think I had like a 3.5. My counselor said that the physical therapy program was such a competitive program that if you didn't have a 3.8 to a 4.0, and more than likely a 4.0 period, you weren't going to get in because it was just that competitive. And that made me a little depressed. I started majoring in things that the college didn't offer majors in, like skirts and beer, and ended up being asked not to return for my fourth semester. That's when I then decided I was going to join the military. And, well, let me rephrase that. I didn't decide. My dad, he kept hounding me going, the military's hiring. Yeah, but I still don't think Florida offers that as a major. It's just what people do. So, but, I went and, after my dad prodded me a little bit, went and joined the military. And then started going back to college in 08, majoring in criminal justice because I wanted to be a cop. I was a volunteer firefighter at the time, but I knew that I'm retired from the military. A lot of fire departments don't take older firefighters because you're just not that into shape anymore. So I was like, I'll be a cop. So I started majoring in criminal justice, and I did that for 2 years when I PCS'd. No, take that back. I then started majoring in aviation maintenance because I became a flight engineer on the C-130s at Little Rock Air Force Base, and I wanted to fly. And I knew being a flight engineer could get me a step in the door to be a pilot. So I started working on aviation maintenance, aviation engineering, stuff like that. And then I moved away and did some other things and found out that emergency management can get me into that first responder role that I liked when I was a volunteer firefighter and, you know, when I wanted to be a cop. So I was like, you know what? I will do emergency management. So then I started going to school for that, and I spent 2 years in school, got my bachelor's for that. I have a bachelor's in emergency management. I have an associate's in information systems technology management. I have a associate's in aviation maintenance, and I have several certifications in the IT world because that's what I did in the military was IT. But when being in the military and doing IT work, I decided that was not for me. That's not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Yeah, it pays well, but I'd rather, you know, pick up garbage for, you know, $80,000 a year than work in IT for $120,000 a year. That's right. I would much rather drive that trash truck up and down that street picking up people's garbage for 80 grand than I would to work on a computer for 120 grand. It's just IT stresses me out so bad that I just don't have a time and place for it. So went with emergency management. And like I said, I was 38 when I made that decision. So 20 years removed from high school. Stress is overrated. That's one of the reasons why I'd like my job currently. I mean, there's some stressful parts to it. There's some times where I'm just like, why am I doing this? But for the most part, I enjoy what I do. The pay's not great, but I have fun. I enjoy it. And to me, that's having that peace of mind and being happy doing my job is more important than how much I'm getting paid. Now, I can only do that because I'm getting supplemental income from the military and my disability and stuff like that. I would not be able to work this job if I didn't have that. So that's the caveat. The fact that I have the supplemental income allows me to do what I want to do, not what I have to. And that's what some people have to get around their head, is sometimes you have to do what you have to do to make ends meet. Not everybody can do what they want to do. Oh, we got a bunch of bees. The bee's knees. Hey, we got a minion. We got a minion. Yes, the Killing Fields minion worked. And that's fine. My kids don't want to join the military either, so my family's run of the military, generational run of the military, is going to end with me and my brother, unless of course one of his kids decides to go military. So rogues spawn a skeleton turret after they kill a ranged or support unit. I'm gonna go with the Shinobi Fireball though. Alright, so boss battle. So this would be the last battle. Whether we win, lose, or draw. Well, I guess we can't really draw. Whether we win or lose, it's the last battle. Yeah, like I said, military's not for everyone. Not a lot of people understand that, but it's not for everyone. Do I believe that everybody should spend a couple years in the military? Kinda, sorta. I think the military does a good job of instilling discipline, independence, stuff like that, which I think a lot of people have issues with nowadays. But that's my own personal opinion. I'm not upset that my kids don't want to join the military. I'm actually glad that they don't, because I don't want them following my footsteps just because I did it. So I want them to do what they want to do with their lives, not what I did with my life. Yeah, like I said, it could take you a while to figure out. I mean, there's military members that have gotten out and they spent 5, 6, 7 years trying to figure out what they wanted to do. Mandatory 2-year contract with free schooling afterwards. Here's my problem with that. You say free schooling. Is that a free 4-year degree? Or is there a cap on how much you can spend on schooling? Or is there a cap on the number of majors? Say you spend a year majoring in this, but then you decide that you don't want to do that anymore. So then, you know, you're going to spend 2 years majoring in this thing over here, but then realize, oh, nope, that's not necessarily for you either. Then you're going to major over here, you know, and you become like a lifetime student. Okay, so associate's degree or a trade school degree. I'd be all right with that. I mean, especially with the Air Force. The Air Force, all you gotta do is take, I think, 3 classes, and you get your associate's degree from the Community College of the Air Force. I don't know if the other branches have anything similar, but basically, stuff that you do in basic, tech school, and stuff like that count towards your associate's degree in the Air Force. And then you have to take, I think, a humanities class I want to say it's a social studies class and then a leadership class. And then you have a associate's degree in whatever your career field is. So like, that's how I have my associate's degree in information systems technology management, because that was my career field. And I got credit based off of my basic training, my tech school, previous college, and then all I had to do was I had to take a leadership course, which used to be you could do like Airman Leadership School, or I think in the Army it's called Basic Leadership School or something like that. And that would count, but then they changed it, and you had to take, you know, a different course in order for that to count. But that's how I got my associate's degree. And the reason I have 2 associate's degrees is because when I got that one from information systems technology, but of course those credits also apply to any other associate's degrees that you have. Well, I went and did aviation, and so that's how I got my associate's degree in aviation. Was a lot of those credits carried over. All I had to do was the tech school and stuff for the aviation portion in order to get my aviation degree. And hell, even now, even though I'm doing emergency management, part of me is like, you know what? I could be a truck driver and make even more money. And I know how to drive a stick shift. Hell. I get all kinds of practice on this thing. And it's actually a semi-truck shifter. Got the pattern and everything on there, so I could practice the was it called, the range splitter, I think. So I could just use that to train on the range splitter, so I'd be better at shifting the semi. I know the concept behind manual transmissions. I'm just not as familiar with the range splitter transmissions with the high-low gears and stuff like that. But I can shift gears all day long. I know how to do that. All right, we got 15 seconds left on Stream Raiders. Oh, I meant to put on there that was the last battle. Oops. I got sidetracked. All right. Doodle-doo. I probably should put that up a little bit higher, but oh well. What the? Like mortars and shit going off. What the heck? I'm up there like, screw that crap. Get rid of that sucker. Killed the facility. Nice. Warbeast spawn 3 skeleton minions after every kill? Hell yeah. Dragon arrows. Ranged units increase their critical hit chance by 3%. Epic and captain range deal 5x damage on a critical hit. Okay. Mages clone themselves after 10 seconds and every 30 seconds thereafter. If a mage receives high damage, a nearby clone is consumed and the mage fully hit. Well, okay. The hell was that? There's some shit going on around my house. All right. Like I said, that was the last Stream Raider. Back to seeing my beautiful Razorback mat. Let's see who's still available. Carrot is still on, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid Carrot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for hanging out tonight, today, whatever it is. I'll be here next Friday to hopefully finish up that farm store. I want to make sure I give a shout out to Satori for the 20-month Prime sub. Thank you so much. Also, Ringbolt70 and M Binda, they both followed me 2 weeks ago after I'd gone off stream. We'd raided into somebody else, and they followed me based off that raid. So I want to thank M Binda and Ringbolt for the follows. Thank you, Rad, for hanging out. I saw Kaz in here earlier as well. We got Farmer K, Flippy Leads, Trail. Trail was hanging out and didn't say nothing. Trail. Thank you for the lurk, brother. Then, of course, my wife. Granted, she's not at her computer, so she's not really moderating right now, but she is throwing me a lurk while her and Boy Wonder out doing their thing. But I will see y'all next week, and if y'all want to hang out, make sure you get my Discord. Y'all have a good day. Bye.